What else? 50 zipper vacuum seal bags.
ChefMarkKalix.
We have celebrity chef Mark Kalix.
People will ask me if they should put, let's say, a piece of rosemary in with their steak, or heavily season their chicken with Cajun seasoning. And I recommend not to do that, because sous vide not only tenderizes as it's cooking, but it also intensifies flavor. So I like to say that you'll have the beefiest beef, the most chickeniest chicken, the shrimpiest shrimp. But if you start adding things like rosemary, there's very little way to control the amount of flavor you're adding. So I've had it where I've thrown a piece of rosemary in, go, oh, that's rosemary, and it tastes like a pine forest. Whatever I'm cooking, whatever protein, or even vegetables and potatoes. So if you love rosemary, I recommend adding the rosemary at the end. So when you're done cooking, typically what you do with sous vide is you take it out of the packaging, and there's going to be moisture in there. That's hemoglobin or water, not blood, and you drain that off. And now you have a piece of meat that's fully cooked, but it might look raw because it doesn't have any crust, it hasn't been seared, the Maillard effect, caramelization of proteins hasn't occurred yet. So you need to do that. You need to either march it across the grill, pan sear it, or broil it, or even blowtorch it to get that crust, and then it's going to have the proper mouthfeel. And if you love rosemary, that's when you add the rosemary. That way you can control your ingredients. I know there's recipes and chefs out there that do it the other way, but in my 30 years of cooking, that's the way I like to do it, because I feel I have more control over my ingredients, and I'm not really tied into hoping that the recipe or the ratios are going to be right. I know they're going to be right because I'm trusting my own instincts. If this is your first time hanging out with me in the laboratory, welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe while you're here. Subscribing is free, and it just lets the algorithm know that you enjoy my content. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use one of these clever resealable bags. I'm going to just start with the tender one here. This is what would be known as the bull nose. This is the side of the steak that hangs off of the end. In a restaurant, we oftentimes save this for well done. But I find that for sous vide it's perfect, because sous vide does tenderize as it's cooking. So tougher pieces of meat tend to have a better mouthfeel. Let's take a look. That's a nice tight seal. I think the thicker bag is helping this pull more air out. You'll notice that a sous vide bag, one side is smooth, like plastic wrap, and the other side it's got like a checkerboard pattern. And that creates little tiny channels for the air to travel through. It's not uncommon to have little pockets where air didn't come out entirely. The problem with that, you know you don't have a tight seal when you go to put this in your water bath and it starts floating and bobbing. If you have enough bags, redo the seal. You'll be happier with the outcome, particularly if you're cooking it for longer than 4 hours. Okay, next, let's do some peanuts. Doing one of these clever resealable bags. Oh, making a mess, making a mess. Very nice. Now, I've been using this machine for a long time, so I know it holds a positive seal. I've reviewed other sous vide machines and bags that after about 5 minutes, the vacuum releases and it's just loose. So this is an excellent seal.